A ton of YouTubers have made responses to this as it has angered a lot of people, and I am one of them. It has really kind of pissed me off. This video is called What Guys Look For in Girls.
What's up? I'm here with Cameron Downs and Jason and JC's dog. Today we're going to talk about
girls. Talking about girls.
We're going to talk about
what we find attractive
in girls. So that's what we're going to do. Be funny, have a personality,
start conversation,
entertain me.
Okay, we have problem number one. First one is entertain me. Really? Girls are not here for your entertainment.
I am not sure how many times I'm going to have to say this, but I'm going to say it again. That was not what he was saying when he said entertain me. Okay? It's as simple as that. You people act like you've never had a boring conversation with an individual before. Are you serious? You guys make it sound like you've never had a conversation with an individual that you didn't really actually want to talk to. Because I'm pretty sure you have. Everyone in the course of their lifetime will, unless you're a little kid, because you find boogers amusing when you're a child, okay? So, if you're an adult, you're going to find people whose conversation skills or just are not on par with yours or just are not intellectually on your level, and you will be bored with them. What he's saying is he wants to have an entertaining conversation with somebody or just have a good time with them. Laugh, joke, play around. He's not telling them to dance like monkeys.
You're just like, hey, let's go hike up to Hollywood. Let's go
there you go.
And while we're going, let's go surfing.
Let's go hike, and then while we're going, let's go surfing. Dude, you do know that this is physically impossible, right?
You do know they met at 2 separate times, right?
So many girls these days don't do anything. They're just like glorified,
I'm gonna date a rich guy.
I'm just gonna marry a rich guy and pass through. It's cool if you're a captain of the cheer team or have some weird talent or something like that.
So many of these girls these days are all glorified, I'm gonna date a rich guy. It's cool if you have a talent like captain of the cheer team. But it's cool if you have a talent, like a real talent, like captain of the cheer team.
I don't know about you, but cheerleaders are pretty freaking athletic and are really strong. Now granted, some stereotypically might be really prissy, but that does not take away from the incredible strength, speed, and agility that they possess. That's definitely a talent, and I don't understand why you're upset about that.
If you play hard to get, if you play too hard to get, then it's just like, oh, she doesn't even like me. But if you play it easy, it's just like, oh, she's a whore.
According to Nash Grier, if you play too hard to get, then it's a challenge. But if you play too easy to get, then it's like you're just a whore. I don't know who these kids think they are, but
I hate it.
What is your argument there? You reiterated what he said. What is your argument?
When girls are obnoxious and loud and crazy, calm down. I like crazy girls. I like crazy girls, but when you're in here and I'm 5 feet away from you, you don't need to be like, Nash!
Basically, make sure you're quiet. Don't be loud at all. Just stay quiet, stay cute.
Did you hear what he said? How did you come to that conclusion? You made that up. You made that up. Get out of here with that.
Natural look. I like that.
Natural hair.
It's just natural.
A little bit of makeup if you want it, but
don't overdo it. Makeup. A lot of girls look a lot better without makeup. And don't draw on your
crayons, baby.
Your natural eyebrows look way better than a freaking.
The fact that these guys are so particular about makeup on girls is just hilarious to me. You should be a makeup artist then, dude, since you know so much about makeup.
I like girls that are short.
Yes.
I like kind of petite.
Oh, short girls.
Short girls, okay? Alright, so if you're tall, now just give up now.
He literally says, in the same shot.
Yeah, but some tall girls are really hot.
Girls with good style, if you dress well.
Oh, yes.
I like them.
Yo, brunettes, who's with me? Brunettes all the way. Brunettes.
But I like.
What kind of brunette? Because I'm kind of like a light brunette, so does that count? Do I qualify?
What are you even upset about?
No, no, no. You are not in the position to tell someone what to do with their freaking body hair. Shut up. I have arm hair. I don't shave my little blonde hairs. I don't shave my arms. No, most girls don't shave their arms. I have more arm hair than my boyfriend does. I mean, he's Native American, so he has like no hair anywhere. And I love his little naked mole rat body, but like, whatever.
If you have a boyfriend, then you're a hypocrite. As I have said before, in order to even have a boyfriend, he has to set some criteria you specifically set for him. You have to like him on some level, to some degree. He fits your preferences. You are a hypocrite if you're in a relationship, because that proves that they fit some criteria you yourself set.
And you can't be better.
That's not sexist. You can play video games, but don't be better than a guy, because that's not natural, right?
That's not sexist at all. Guys say that to each other. Are you telling me we're sexist against men because we don't want to play video games with people who are better than us? That's normal people. That's normal people. That's not sexist.
Obviously very confident guys, and for them to make these videos just like, we like this versus that, and very specific, like we like brunettes versus blonde, we like freckles versus not, we like dimples versus not. It's like so frustrating just like telling girls like outright, like if you don't, any other things you can't even change.
Yeah, that's right, you know, razors don't exist. Razors are just a figment of our imagination. You know, we don't have scissors. We can't cut hair. No, our hair, it's indestructible. It can't change at all. You know, just impossible to freaking change. Oh, your teeth? No, your teeth, they just stay yellow. They just stay, you can't brush them. You can't brush them at all, you know, because toothbrushes don't exist. We're in the Matrix. Nothing is real. Are you kidding me? What are you even talking about?
It's just like, it makes me really sad because now all of these guys are like, every future girlfriend that they have will probably know about this video and will know like this set of standards. So it just
then that would just help her out. That would be amazing. What is the problem in that?
So last night the internet went crazy because Nash Grier made a video called What Guys Look For in Girls, and I thought, you know what? I should make the same thing. So here's my list of what girls look for in guys. I really like guys who can lift my body weight, but times 12. But don't be like too muscular, because like I'm not really into that, so.
I'm thinking Peter Parker might be a good girl for her. I mean, what do you think? Yeah, Peter Parker, most definitely.
A guy must be able to grow a full beard in 24 hours.
Can Spider-Man do that? Oh yeah, I mean, after a couple of years of shaving, I think any grown-ass man can do that.
I need a guy who can build me a log cabin with only his hands and a sparkling personality.
I think Spider-Man might be able to do that one though. Yeah, he can do that. I mean, yeah, actually, he could probably do it with all of his blood fluid, you know?
I really like guys who are dead.
Dead? You mean like a vampire? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. How did we overlook this? She's a Twilight fan. Log cabin in 12 seconds? You need super strength. Hair? I don't know where the fuck hair comes into that, but I don't know. Dead vampire. She wants Edward Cullen. Or maybe she wants Stephen Salvatore. Maybe that's who she wants. Nah, bruh. She said grow a full beard in 24 hours. I think she's on Team Jacob. What? No, nigga. She said dead. Jacob's not dead. He's a fucking werewolf. No, she's definitely on Team Edward. So you know what she wants? She wants a vampire from Twilight that have all the abilities they could fucking have. His ability will have the ability to grow fucking facial hair. That's what she wants. I figured it out. I'm smart.
Oh my god, okay, obviously all those things I just mentioned are a joke, but they hold just as much standing as all those stupid things that kids send.
Okay, all sarcasm aside, that is a logical fallacy, and that's called a false dichotomy. There is no way on this planet you can equate not wearing a lot of makeup to being able to lift 12 times your body weight. Okay? No way. Alright? What you said was absolutely ridiculous, and of course it was sarcasm, I understand that. However, you cannot fucking compare the two. Okay? Everything Nash and his friends said were reasonable, were things that were possible to obtain. Things you said was just complete fucking bullshit.
First, I'd like to say there's nothing wrong with having a personal preference in
Then what is your problem?
what you like in people. You know, maybe you like someone who has a nice smile, a specific hair color, or makes you laugh.
Nice smile, specific hair color, makes you laugh. That's peculiar. That all sounds like something I've heard before. I'm not sure where. It might take me some time to figure out where I possibly could have heard something along those lines before. But I'm not sure where I heard it. I don't know where. I can't recall right now. So I'm just gonna keep going through this video as I try to remember where I possibly could have heard some shit like that before.
But the thing is those only pique your interest in someone. Past that, once you really get to know someone, they don't really matter that much anymore. And when you put so much weight into those small preferences, you turn something innocent and personal into something completely destructive.
No, you don't. Only the person who is using those small nuances of preferences allows that to become destructive. Someone having a preference in and of itself is not bad. The only problem is when people take that shit personally, which is what a lot of these young ladies and whatnots have done.
So when YouTubers make videos like what guys look for in girls, they're turning their personal preference into a rule book.
No, they're not. How did you... What are you talking about?
So what they're saying is people are only going to find you attractive if you follow this strict rule book of what I find attractive.
That's not at all what they said. They didn't imply that. You made that up. Like so many of these other women in white knights, you're just making stuff up. Those were not society-wide standards. Those were his preferences.
And the thing is people believe it. You're gonna have thousands of girls who don't shave their arm hair, are blonde, don't have freckles, and don't wear glasses, who are gonna think terribly of themselves and think that no one's gonna find them attractive because they don't follow these random 3 teenagers' standards of what is good looking or worthwhile.
The only reason why is because 1, they weren't listening, and 2, because they have low self-esteem.
They may even change who they are to meet this insane list of standards, and the thing is they're fine just the way they are. You know,
as I have said earlier in this video series, a lot of women, or just people in general, don't understand the power that women possess by just being, okay? These would be females that have not understand or have not acquiesced that they have the power of manipulation within them. That someone probably does like them, someone probably just find them attractive, and they just put that nigga in the friend zone. That's probably what has happened. Honestly, I don't know very many women who have low self-esteem that don't have people that fucking care about them. I really don't. It really makes no sense to me, honestly, when I really put some thought into it. It baffles my fucking mind. It really does. So you're telling me that with 3 guys, they probably will never meet anyway. Has these destructive standards? That sounds terrible. Not on these guys' part, but on the little girls who get their feelings hurt because someone says something they don't like.
When you are in a position of power and have 700,000 subscribers, you are held to such a higher standard than everybody else. And
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you serious? So when you have over 700,000 subscribers, you are held to a different standard than everybody else. That's right. So standards, don't put standards on fucking women. No, they can just be. But you, because you are a man, because you're a boy, because you have a penis, it is perfectly fine to put standards on you. Are you kidding me? You are a hypocrite.
It's rude, offensive, and it makes people feel bad about themselves.
You know, you can't hurt feelings, so it's not like hurting people's feelings build character or anything like that. It's not like criticism helps people become better fucking people. Nope, we hurt feelings. We hurt feelings way too much, guys. We have to stop hurting people's feelings. Okay, we have to stop letting them grow and become better people. Okay, we're hurting the people's feelings, so we can't share our own opinions, even if they're good opinions. You're gonna hurt people's feelings. You're gonna hurt their feelings. You can't hurt their feelings. Okay, guys?
What really got to me is when those guys said that you need to be hairless and outgoing and not wear too much makeup, but yet be yourself.
What if that is yourself?
My 11-year-old sister is changing the way that she dresses, and she's starting to wear makeup because people have been making fun of her for not looking feminine enough. She's 11. That is completely unacceptable. People as young as 11 are feeling bad about themselves because society is telling them something different than who they are.
People as young as 11 are feeling bad about themselves because jackasses are making fun of them. What you need to teach your little sister is how to deal with criticism. You need to teach her how to deal with bullies, how to deal with people that don't like her. Instead of saying it's society's fault that they're making her feel bad because he's not feminine, teach her that she's perfectly fine the way she is. Teach her that being feminine is about how you care about everyone. Being feminine is about being kind, nurturing, being respectful, being intelligent. Teach her that. But don't get upset with society. That's just children. Children are going to do shit like that. You need to teach her how to deal with criticism. Actually, no, your parents need to teach her how to deal with criticism. Because that's their child. Your parents need to teach her that stuff. Alright? Getting sick of this bullshit.
They're 11. She still plays with toys and watches kids' movies. She should not be dealing with this right now.
But she is. This is why you should take this moment, this particular moment, right now to teach her how to deal with these people who are going to be mean to her, who are going to say things she doesn't like. Teach them. Stop letting them get their feelings hurt. Teach them how to deal with it.
Oh la 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 la. And this is a huge problem that isn't going to be fixed anytime soon. But you can be one less person who does this next time.
Yeah, that's right, guys. Can't criticize people. Can't tell people what you personally find attractive in an individual. Because, once again, you hurt feelings.
Time you feel like making a YouTube video, please tell me a funny story that happened at school. Don't make something that's gonna destroy someone, okay? You can be one less person that's causing a problem. So, yes. This is what I have to say.
The major problem I have with the last part of that video is she talks about like there's some way to ascertain exactly what is going to hurt people's feelings. Feelings, emotions are subjective. People are different. Some things are going to bother some different people, some things are not. So you mean to tell me that you want everyone to tiptoe around everybody because you're afraid that someone's feelings are going to be hurt? That's ridiculous. I'm going to move on from her. I'm done with her.
Years ago, there was an incident in which 3 young men, who happened to be popular internet personalities, posted a video entitled, "What Guys Look For in Girls." Now, when Hank Green posted...
No. We're gonna wait to talk about this Hank Green in just a second. So we're gonna fast forward to when she starts telling us her thoughts.
It definitely wasn't the first of its kind on YouTube ever.
I guess not. I mean, it was quite literally the first video of its kind I've ever seen on YouTube. Now, I'm not saying that there aren't more, but I mean, that's the only one I've ever seen. But then again, I am heterosexual, and I don't really give a fuck what other guys look for in girls. So...
Since the birth of this platform, thousands of videos have been uploaded that express unrealistic and damaging expectations of females. True!
I don't think you guys know what the word unrealistic means.
That is Miss Hannah Witten, and since she is one of the smartest ladies I am subscribed to, I asked her if she would help me break down why videos like this are so problematic and help send a message to any ladies who may have watched them in the past and felt like they didn't quite fit the mold. To start, one of the reasons that I find videos like this so upsetting is because they come off as pretty heteronormative. Now,
Wait, what? What did she just say? I don't know. You're supposed to be my definition man. You're supposed to know this stuff. I don't know everything. Google it. Man, calm the fuck down. Heteronormative. Adjective. Definition. Denoting or relating to a worldview that promotes heterosexuality as the normal or preferred sexual orientation. But hasn't most cultures in the world been mostly heterosexual people? Yes. And don't like gay, lesbian, and transsexual people only make like 10% of the population? Yes. And don't most human beings exist because of heterosexual relationships? If by most you mean all, then yes. Let's just continue with the video.
my judgment may be colored, but coming from somebody who identifies in the middle of the spectrum, as soon as I even hear the title, "What Guys Look For in Girls," I feel out of place. This to me implies that these boys just assume that I must be interested in watching this video because I'm attracted to men.
Yes!
Which isn't always the case. And even if it were, boys who make these kinds of videos are never my type.
Why? Why not? You know what? I honestly don't fucking care, okay? Because you just show another example of the double standard I'm talking about. If boys are like that are not your type, that means you have a criteria, which means you have no reason to be upset. But you know what? Let's just keep hearing what she has to say.
I suppose it irks me that videos like this don't even consider the option that I might be interested in another woman.
They're not women, and they're not gay. Why would they possibly think that? How could they even come up with a fucking video to describe that when they're heterosexual men?
And they definitely don't even give gender fluidity a second thought.
They're 15!
It's sad to me that they focus on gender as so dichotomous and completely disregard spectrum, offering only two roles, male and female.
Because they're heterosexual. To them, there are only two roles, men and women. They don't fucking care about gay men or lesbian women because they're not gay.
And in their opinion, these roles interact with each other at the exclusion of every other gender identity or orientation.
Once again, they're not gay. Of course they think that. Why would they not?
And that, to be honest, is probably the thing that annoys me the most about videos like this.
Well, then you're completely different from most people. But let's hear what our friend Hannah has to say.
Another problem with these videos is the blatant slut-shaming.
It burns us! It burns us! I hate that word so much. Well, let's keep listening to what she has to say.
That is usually present. Some of these guys talk about how they don't want a girl that plays too hard to get, but they also don't want a girl that's too easy. On the one hand, you're a prude, and on the other, you're a whore. You can't win.
No, you can win. You win by doing exactly what Nash says. You play the middle ground. Once again, if you're too easy or if you're too available, people are going to find that unattractive. Mostly men who want women and who want a relationship with women. They find sexually promiscuous women as unfucking attractive. Most guys who like sluts only use them, only abuse them, only take advantage of them. Most men that want a long-lasting relationship does not want women who are sexually promiscuous. They also, a lot of men don't want women who are overbearing. They don't want women who text them or call them or talk to them or bother them all the time to the point where it becomes obsession. Most men don't like that. Okay? It's not that hard of a concept. On the other hand, if a woman is a prude or she acts stuck up, we find that unattractive as well. No one likes people like that. Women don't like people like... Nobody likes stuck-up prude people.
And did anyone ever think that maybe a person isn't playing hard to get? They actually are hard to get because they're not into you that way?
Yes. I did think that. I did honestly think that. And to answer your question, if the person is not playing hard to get, and they are hard to get, then that means they don't fucking like you. And if they don't like you, then you'll ascertain that, and then you'll fucking leave them alone. There's really no problem there. If a girl acts hard to get because she honestly doesn't like the guy, eventually he'll stop giving a fuck. Now, granted, there are some men who like to try harder because they don't understand the difference between trying harder and I'm not interested. And that's actually more of the woman's fault, not the man's fault. That's really more of women. I'll talk about that in a later video. But the point I'm making is, yes, okay, most men, most intelligent young men will see that she's not interested and say, I don't want to play this fucking game, and leave. There really is no problem with that, honestly. Okay? There really isn't a problem with that if she genuinely doesn't like the person she's talking to.
Did anyone ever consider that?
All of the gender essentialism in these videos is also something I'm not really into. Usually most of the things these boys list as being attractive are very stereotypically feminine and imply that if you are breaking gender norms in any way, then you are not a girl worth being attracted to.
They're not homosexual. They are heterosexual boys. They're going to be attracted to feminine women. Why does that bother you? I don't understand that there's a problem with that. Masculine men like feminine women. men who aren't gay don't like women that act like men. Because we don't like men sexually. I can't even use sarcasm with this one. I can't even believe. It doesn't even make sense. Ah, man.
But that is not the case. There are no requirements for being a quality girl, and there is definitely no formula for being attractive.
Yes, there is. Yes, there is. There are qualities that make you attractive, and some qualities that don't make you attractive. The same way for specific people like specific attractive qualities. It's different for everyone, yes, but they do exist, okay? And you're not always going to fit everyone's criteria. But that doesn't demarginalize you. That does not take from your value. Just because you don't fit someone's criteria does not mean you are less of a human being.
Finally, these videos are damaging because people believe it. So many people say the same things in magazine articles, in real life conversations. This is the norm in society and it shouldn't be because it's unhealthy.
Yeah, I know, Disney Channel. Follow your dreams, have your own goals and ambitions, brush your teeth. Such terrible, destructive qualities. Be funny, be outgoing, It's just so horrible, so terrible, just disgusting. Remember guys, brushing your teeth, very unhealthy. Okay, look, all sarcasm and joking and anger aside, these are two very intelligent young ladies. Like, they're not stupid people. However, this is probably one of the greatest cases of confusing the issue, okay? Now, one of them was upset because these guys thought of relationships as being dichotomous, and there really isn't any reason to be upset about that. Every human being exists because of a man and a woman. It is normal. Homosexual people only make like 3 to 5% of the population. Excuse me. So really, there should be no shock to her that straight guys like feminine women. But that's the thing that confuses, like I said, she's confusing the issue. This is not a gender, homosexual, gay rights issue. The video shouldn't be an issue at all, honestly. But like I said, she was confusing the issue. Okay, and the other girl, I think her name was Hannah. I've already addressed most of the shit she said, so we're just gonna